Thank you, Your Worship. I'm actually going to be supporting the motion, and I'll tell you why, but before I do that, I want to point something out. Over the last few weeks, I've received a lot of emails, a lot of disparaging emails, and even sitting in this room, as the mayor was putting his motion up on the screen, one of the ladies here yelled out, "Bullshit." Another yelled out, "Liar." Another shook his head and said, "No." And I understand that there's a lot of skepticism in the room, and this is exactly why we need a judicial inquiry. I want to give you a little bit of background, just so I can clear the air. I'm one of the directors of Oakville Hydro, and I was a director during the period in question. At that time, neither myself nor any other director of Oakville Hydro had any knowledge of this donation. And neither myself nor any other director approved this donation. The only time we became aware of this donation was when the news broke in the public, and when the reporters reported it, and when the NDP started making an issue about it. That was the only time that directors became aware. I was asked by the mayor, ma'am, can I finish my statement? I was asked by the mayor and the president of Oakville Hydro to attend these dinners. I attended one of the dinners, and I believe that was in 2009. I attended at their request because they believed this was an opportunity to network with other utilities and with the provincial government. I have been asked in the past to attend seminars, to attend lectures, to attend conferences so that I can build bridges with other utilities, and I have gone, and it has always been for a business purpose. This motion here is very, very important, and it's much better than the original motion that Councillor Knoll brought. And this is in fact the motion that I was going to bring had it not been brought by someone else. I'll tell you why. The initial motion that Councillor Knoll brought suggested that fellow councillors investigate other councillors. I have a huge issue with that. There is an inherent ability for bias there. Second problem that I have, that when you're dealing with something so substantive, you need experts in the area. You need to ensure that there's the principles of natural justice and there's due process. None of us here, including myself, have that expertise. The third reason why I oppose that motion, or would have been opposing that motion, is that it is ultra-virus. There is no jurisdiction for this council to investigate council members. In the event that there's a misconduct by any of the councillors, there's two recourses. One is by Section 223 of the Act, which says that the matter can be referred to Integrity Commissioner. The second is to a judge. People want transparency, they want a public hearing, and they want legitimacy. If it goes to a judge, there will be no question whether or not politics was involved in the resolution. I want legitimacy to this question, and I want to have my name cleared, and that's why I'm going to support this motion. There will be no question whether or not politics was involved in the resolution. I want legitimacy to this question, and I want to have my name cleared, and that's why I'm going to support this motion.